My heart and soul. Good morning. It's not morning. Anyways. Hi. We're here. There we are. Had to. My button didn't work to change the music. It was very sad. Anyways. We're here. And we're just chilling. We're hanging. I need to get mangrove wood, and so I've now also made it my mission to collect as many mangrove leaves as possible. And I will now be using mangrove leaves as my only leaf block. I'm used to playing with timber or tree capiter, and so mangrove trees would just fall. I just had to find the one block at the bottom, you know? Only now I have to find more. And I have to actually, like, look for all of these. Which I don't want to do. Which is why we're here with our silk touch hoe. Also with a bunch of shears because I forgot that a silk touch hoe works for getting leaves. There's a bunch of shears here and I kind of just want to use them. But at the same time, I need to build a sheep farm. You know? I do need to build a sheep farm for wool. I'm gonna have one slot for each sheep. Only most of them will be cyan for the foreseeable future. I don't know where that's gonna, like... I don't know whether it's gonna all be loaded in, is my thing. Cause, I don't want to do, like, too much redstone. Because it gets difficult to function. That iron farm over there, it's not even redstone, but it breaks all the time. Like, all the time. The amount of times I'd had to fix that iron farm. It is currently broken. I could probably fix it if I just went over there, but it's not gonna run unless I'm in the chunk. So, personally, I just feel like there's no point in going and fixing it now. Oh. Me up here. There we go. This is why I hate mangrove trees. They just... What we're doing today is just gathering resources. That's it. We could be doing something fun and productive, but instead, we're just being productive. Because I need a lot of mangrove. We're also... I mean, I'm gonna check how much mangrove we have after that tree, and then figure out if we need to go get some other trees. I think we're gonna be pretty set on leaves. That's a second chest. Okay, that's not a lot. I'm literally like, even I use this arrow. The arrow was mainly so that people who weren't me would be able to see, but even I use the arrow these days. There we go. Okay. We'll check after this, because, like, the unfortunate reality is I want the shelf. I really want mangrove shelves. So... yeah. I'm looking at mangrove shelves to replace trapdoors. I'm not sure if Crimsonwood does shelves, but if Crimsonwood does shelves, then we'd also be looking at that. We're looking at a lot of logs. Which is not gonna be fun. These leaves will also not be contributing to leaf litter. But they may contribute to smelting things. Once we're done with things that need leaves, they may contribute to being coal. Maybe. All I know for right now is I should have picked a better block. It was not mangrove. Because I forget that not everybody uses the same data packs that I do. I mean, that's a decent amount. That's enough to get started. It's enough to get started for what I need the mangrove for. That goes in there. Okay. Energize, Silk Touch. A little bit more food. Pouch it. Oh, that pouch is important. Should not leave it there. I'll take a water bucket, even though we're going to be going into the nether. Not through that portal, that's a roof portal. I've already bought the mangrove wood from the wandering trader. Whee! In here. Another way. If we head this way and murder this ghost while we're at it, we get Crimson, which is actually Crimson. I was very excited by that texture pack. I don't think I need the nether wart blocks. I will, however, at least want the shroom lights. Eventually. Okay. So, like, may as well? I realized I did not have a crafting table on me. Hi, Bean. Come here. Oh, no. He does not want to come over. Unfortunate. Oh, wow. There's literally just so much of the red nether wart. I truly do not need it. I'm just not a fan of the texture. It could be a lot cuter. I also am not a fan of the fact that you can't turn it back into nether wart. That is something I'm not a fan of. The amount of times that I've been like, oh yeah, make it a block, and then I can craft it back, and I can't. It's bad. This is a lot. Okay, that's a lot less than a lot, actually. Oh, you. Goodbye. I do know there is... Okay, yeah, that does look fine. I got scared that the stripped crimson wouldn't look crimson. I hadn't tested stripped crimson. It does though. We're good. Okay. I love my Crimson Year Crimson Wood texture pack. I'm so glad I found it. Oh. Grab that. Back away. Backing away did not help me there. Oh well. Grab these as they have fallen. So much crimson wood already. Should have been in this general direction. Why have I lost my blue wood biome? It's the shaders. I'm gonna blame the shaders for losing a biome. Shaders can be blamed for a lot of things, but losing an entire biome is definitely not actually. Most likely, I just haven't gone far enough. Yeah. Had I kept going, we'd have found it. That's the decent amount. Good enough? Maybe not. But it's a decent amount. So. Alright. Did I look at an Enderman? Apparently. The blue blocks, I think I might keep. Like, as much as I'm not a fan of the texture, there's not really enough blue blocks for me to start picking and choosing. It's a crazy amount of shroom lights. Crazy amount. Oh, there's more. I'm not gonna keep all of this blue block. Like, I don't need that much. We definitely have too much. Although, we do have a basement for nether blocks, so, like, using it would fill it out. Okay, we need, like, 2.5 more stacks of blue wood. More shroom lights is never gonna hurt anyone. The only person more shroom lights will hurt is a shroom light if it were a person. But thankfully, it's not. So we're good. Oop, oop. I have to keep checking because this little live indicator loves to turn itself off. It loves to turn itself off. Apparently there's a shroom light I haven't picked up. I don't know. That was a jump scare. Oh, Ghost Head. Where's the shroom light? It's vanished. Wow. How crazy. Ghost Head. I don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't. Now let's see. Like, none of the blocks I can see look like shroom lights. I think the game's lying to me. And I also think I really want to destroy this tree in particular. Boom. Oh. Why did I have to go down so far? Boom. I thought my magnetic pickup range was still big. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. Like, I know I'm tiny, but I thought my range was meant to be a little bigger. My mining range and my placement range are quite big though, so I can't complain. It makes building a lot easier. Sure might. Okay. I need more of this than I do of crimson, so I will farm more. Although, now that crimson wood actually is crimson, I will definitely be finding a lot more uses for it. It is more red than mangrove. Hi, Bean. Five. What? I'm just not gonna bother with that one. It's being difficult. If it's not easy to spot, I'm just gonna leave it be. There we go. Okay. Actually, grab more of these. Good mushroom. Put those in there. We can also grab some of the red mushroom. If we see it. Not gonna see as many of them in there. So we'll just head back to the red biome. Do a little bit of this and that. And a bit of that. Grab more of the red block. And a few more red mushroom. I don't need that. Do I need more? I'll do 18 and we'll go back and get one. Whee! I want it to be like somewhat even. If I could stop putting column blocks, that would be lovely. There's 23, but what if I made it 24? And then there was a not, yeah, there we go. All right. 24 of each. 18 of each. Down here. I thought. Down here. Down here, around up there. There we go. Back to Australia. And then we have the beginnings. We're still in the preparation phase of this one. Roof, floor, walls, they're done. Old ladders are replaced. That one's not done. That's the only one that's not done, but I have to figure that one out, and it's a pain in the ass. So I just haven't been. This one, I'm figuring out this. This is actually pretty good. If I do that, we can see. Ah. Therein lies the issue. Crimson Shelf has not been updated. But that's okay, because I can update. And we can just do warped. we can work with this. We can work with this. I don't like the trapdoor. I'm gonna be for real. The trapdoor is not the vibe for the basement. But we can work with this. It sucks that the shelf is not updated because that's kind of what I wanted from here. Anyhow, crimson logs, crimson stairs, whatever. Crimson shelf, so unfortunate. Warp shelf though. I'm gonna put all of those in there. There's more mangrove, which is good. We need to gather some skulk. That we also have to do. And deep slate tile. But first... Hey there. Okay. Now. Mansion. Maybe built here. Featuring Ancient City? I believe. Which... would be the closest. So we're going to the pink. We're just gonna head straight this way. I haven't loaded it in with Foxy yet. Is what I'm discovering. I just need a bunch of skulk, and I need deep slate tile for the Ancient City basement, and we're just trying to collect a bunch of blocks, really. And the ones that are sort of harder to get than wood, because I know that Sweater likes getting all of our wood. I should come here and steal their lanterns. Seems I haven't done that yet. Some cornflowers. Okay, this meadow is definitely on my list. Any meadow that has cornflowers is on my list because I need so much blue dye to make cyan dye. It's important. I also have to come here and deforest this place a little, maybe more than a little, maybe quite a lot. Oh, intriguing. Those weren't mine. I don't see anyone in here. Well, I've been there before. There's another one kind of nearby, actually. It was a little scary. So, I don't mind. I know I will be collecting hay bales galore, though. I need it to breed my cows. I made a cow farm. Well, I made the cow farm that was spoken about in the basement. It's so good. It works so well. I'm really proud of myself. It's so stupid simple, but it works so well. I'm thinking I might change up how I do it too. I wanted to do it the way that I do axolotl farms, but I realized that all of the cows would just entity cram each other. So actually I can't do it that way, and I got kind of sad. If it weren't for the entity cramming, I could have had a really cute cow farm. Instead, it's kind of boring. But it leaves me cows to breed, gets me a bunch of babies, and in like 6 or 7 hours, I've got enough leather for 5 basements. So it works perfectly. Take the obsidian. It works perfectly. I'm so happy with it. I'm also impressed by myself for managing to make it, like, work out. Here we are. Down below here should be... I love that the creakings don't have faces. Hello! Hey! I suppose I can gather some resin while we're here. While we're here, you know. Well, hello. You look silly. I have just realized, though, they don't actually hit that hard. I thought they were gonna hit hard. They don't. I don't have my axe. Put it away. That was not a smart idea. There we go. I'm gonna grab it. I don't know if you need silk touch, but I'm just gonna grab it with a silk touch. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anyways. like I was saying before, down below here, there should be an ancient city. I will also grab the flowering azalea because I do need flowering azalea leaves. I also need the spore blossoms. So I need to go around finding a bunch of lush caves just so that I can collect all of the spore blossoms to ever exist. I have quite a large area to cover, so I'm fairly certain that there is an ancient city down below here. But I'll just dig straight down. I can fly, it doesn't really matter that much. Hell yeah. Whee! I thought there was an ancient city down here. There's a deep dark that away. Ah. Okay. Of these. Oh, hello, Enderman. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Not really. Okay. So this feels like somewhere we've not been. This feels like maybe better spot to enter from. Is it? Yeah. Okay. And then again, just down. Oh. Hello. Cool. All right. That was tough. Oh, hold. Okay. Diorite? No. The rest of it can stay, honestly. Now this is gonna be kind of scary. But we're gonna be just fine. How much do I need? How much do I need? One moment. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. What is it? This. I need 13, so 14 stacks of skulk. like this. This just straight block. So welcome to the pouch. Welcome to the pouch. We're gonna have a great time. All right. 5, 10, 13. I'm gonna do 14 stacks just to be safe. But I will probably be using the skulk veins on the floor, so we're also grabbing those. Although, actually, no, I think I should use skulk for the floor. The skulk veins are gonna be, like, when we're moving things. My hopes and dreams are that we will, like, have almost completed most of these basements by the time we get shulker boxes. I'm pretty sure the ancient city is, yeah, that's this way. Okay, so we can go this way. There's not a way through, so we're gonna make our own way through. This is gonna get scary. Gonna get dangerous. I love danger. I love mystery. I love intrigue. So, like, who cares if we summon a couple wardens? Who cares if we summon a couple wardens? You know? Ooh, Dominar. This also could have been so much easier if we just went to the one that's below the holiday house, but meh. The great thing about being in an ancient city is we can just farm XP from some of this too, if I need to heal anything. Which I may need to heal my hoe at some point. I don't know how well explored this ancient city is. I don't remember how much I went into it. I just know that I've been here because I was looking for ancient cities. But I would assume it's pretty decently explored. It's me. There's still so much. You know, I thought we were gonna get super close from this slot, but honestly, I don't know. 6.5, basically, more stacks. That's still a lot. Okay. I'm surprised that we haven't run into any Shriekers. Or Catalysts. Like, truly surprised. I'd have thought we should have run into them by now. But alas, apparently not. One sensor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm lagging. I'm not dropping frames though, that's the important part. I'm just not picking up blocks. So, that's unfortunate. But we should be fine. Here. At least we're not lagging after spawning a warden. You know? That would not be nice. We haven't summoned a warden. Yet. Emphasis on the yet. I do believe that it will happen. You know, I'm not out here about to lie to you guys. I do think we're gonna summon a warden. And it absolutely could have been there if I didn't, like, literally fly basically into that. Oh, giant iron vein. Oh, I love you. We're not even here for iron. Spore blossom. We'll grab one. Oh. Oh, the poor tropical fish. Oh, the poor, poor tropical fish. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for that tropical fish. More diamonds. More blocks. Almost there. Yay. I don't know why I always choose like the most random blocks to build with. Honestly, we probably have enough deep slate tile back in the house. At least cobbled deep slate we have quite a bit of in our catch-all chests. Oh my god, I don't have a deep slate base. No, wait, ancient city basement. That is gonna be the deep slate basement. Never mind. We're good. was like, I don't have any more space. Ancient City basement is gonna be the Deep Slate basement, because, like, really? No one needs a basement for just Skulk. Let's be real here. Deep Slate basement. We're good. We're gonna be fine. No, we're gonna be great. That's right, we're gonna be great. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Put that there, because I do actually want to grab, like, the raw iron blocks. Kind of wish I had vein miner, but I don't think that it would. I do have vein mine. Hold. I do have vein mine. Do we think it's gonna work on this? I don't. Fortune 3. I'm gonna put my axe back. And then in this, with the Skulk vein, I'm gonna put the Deep Slate. And then, like, not the Skulk. Actually, hold. We're gonna grab ourselves a new one of these for that. Okay. Fortune 3. Oh, it did quite a bit. It did quite a bit. Like, truly quite a lot, actually. I'm gonna start this just so that I can maybe find the rest of the iron that I did not pick up. And also grab this diamond. Ooh, a lot. Well, that's good. Also, lots of tough. Very important. I almost ran out of tough when I was making the first pumpkin and melon farm. But I discovered the flaw and error of my ways, and no longer am I in danger. Thankfully. Ooh. Okay, the iron went quite far. Not ready yet. Like, some of it's all the way over here? And there, obviously, oh my god. Whoa. Okay. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Like, a lot bigger. Oh, but that's so fun. Oh no, I didn't wanna... Oh no. Well, you know what? There's one. This is so cool. I love giant iron veins. They're so much fun. Okay, over here, there's redstone. We're out of space. Oh my gosh. Okay. Raw iron, raw iron, raw iron. Throw the tropical fish out. Don't need or want. We're not gonna be able to pick up all of this. I know that for a fact. Like, we're gonna miss so much that's just hiding in these walls. Okay, raise my pickaxe. Whee! Just at least... Let me get a little bit further over. Okay. We got a little bit further over. Nowhere near far enough. But that's okay. Oh no, we're fully in. Block of iron, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna throw that. That's gonna be for so like non-iron. Iron. And then building blocks. Hopefully we're gonna be here long enough that my warning goes away. Surely we're here long enough my warning for the warden goes away. Oh my god, even more. How big are these iron veins? Like, truly. I'm gonna do the tough pouch. Kind of fun. More iron, more non-iron. Do I have just one singular piece of deep slate iron ore? No longer. Oh. Oh, there's so much. Oh no. Okay. So 8 still says we're missing a lot. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are missing a lot. Oh my. Whoa. Okay, you know what? Wow. This isn't even what we came here for. This ain't even what we came here for, but... Well, hey. I know I heard a shriek, but I don't see a shrieker. Yeah, no, like there's no shrieker. I'm confused. That doesn't make sense. One. Get rid of. Pick it up, specifically. This one's safe. Regen potion. I don't really need it. The shakers. Take the regen potions just to drink them. Actually, I should be saving them. Because I do need to give regen to quite a few of my animals. Warden draws close. Okay. So we have not we've exhausted all our warnings. No. Draws close. That is not. Oh, never mind. It is. Interesting. Oh, I guess there's a warden down here. What if I just, take those. Oh. And then head over here. Yeah. Yeah. Warden's hurting. Warden's hurting. Out of heartbeat range. No longer out of heartbeat range, but that's so fine. Oh, you're following me. You're following me very intently. Oh. I hear the heartbeat, but I don't see it. And I don't see it on my map either. It's like, I feel pretty safe. All things considered. All things considered, there's actively a warden looking for me. I feel pretty safe, though. Diamond, redstone dust, raw iron. There's a lot of, like, deep slate brick here. Is this gonna change my plans? No. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I need to grab these, though. Like, I really need to grab these. Okay. We're fine. And we're over target. for things. Okay, so warden number 1. Where's our dear second warden? Nope, no clue where the other warden is, but... Oh. Never mind, there he is. So there's warden number 1. And then warden number 2 is over there. Right there. I think we're having a great time. Personally. You know, I haven't killed a warden yet. I don't have a bow. That's like the one thing that I haven't done. Is make a bow. I mean, I also haven't made a crossbow, but I never use a crossbow anyway. So that's not really as important. Grabbing these is though. Okay. 1, just so we don't spawn a warden up here. 2, so we can freak people out. A little bit. Just a little. Sometimes it's fun just to add shriekers around the place and not tell anyone. This stays between you and me, chat. Add shriekers around the place, not tell anyone you've added shriekers around the place, and then just kind of let them worry. I don't do it to everyone. But I did it, for Halloween last year. I was playing on another server and I made little Halloween presents, and some people just had shriekers hidden around, and they'd go off whenever the chest was opened or someone walked by. It was really fun. Okay, I think we've pretty much collected all of the things we can from around here. Like, I'm not seeing any more particles to imply any more spore blossoms. So I think we go out. We got enough skulk. It'll be fun. We're gonna have to empty all of those pouches. I'm not... Okay, listen. I make these basements to be organized. It's usually on a much smaller scale than this. So, I had a thought. It is usually on a much smaller scale than this. So there's like, you build one, you've got it basically forever. And you're never gonna run out of storage, even with just the one, unless you're insane like I am. I'm pretty sure we have 18 basements as a whole. But we'd have to count them, and that is quite a lot of effort. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got 18 basements, which means I can't organize as I'm doing things. So there's a lot of just pouches full of stuff. And a lot of unorganized chests. Which I'm not helping at the moment. I am, in fact, adding to presently. Block, I have to keep that. Ooh, wait, gunpowder. Perfect. I need to turn these into splash potions because there's a pan. Okay, well, there was a panda here that was on like 1 health. But I kind of need to go around and like semi-group these guys together. Because, well, they like to escape. And I don't know how. It's not this panda. It was... I don't know if it's even here still. I mean, this one should probably get some health, but, the sniffers, especially the sniffers and this camel, our little Sethos, he, I don't know how they keep getting out, but they keep getting out. I thought it was safe. It's not. I think I'm gonna terraform this area to be more flat as well. Like on both sides. And whatever. It's kind of like a later problem. And then I just kind of have to bring the fence up first. But I have the fence double layered everywhere, and there's like no easy way to jump out. Like, you can't walk over there and get up here. Actually, this one might be a bit of an issue. This one could be the problem. Hang on. I mean, most likely it's not the problem, but it could be a problem. So I'm just gonna do that. But like here, it's layered, so you can't like jump up there. There shouldn't be any way for any of these animals to escape. but for some reason, they have been. I found a sniffer, which I've only left in here. Like, the sniffers have only been in here. I found it right here. That was not me. So I don't know how they do it, but these guys will heal a bit. Those guys will heal a bit. No. Actually, a little important. Where is Nilu? I need to build a stable. I think I need a stables. But, where is my horse? Like, there's Sethos. This panda. Nope. Okay, never mind. Where is my horse? Oh no. There's a donkey over here, apparently. A little bit further down. The huge amount of cows is from my cow farm. There's a cat stuck there. Okay, well, good news. We haven't seen a horse outside the ring. Also question, where is subject to? Our brown sheep. Kind of difficult to see, actually. Yeah, I know there's Seth. Okay, here, I guess having fun. Interest. Okay. I don't know if I'm just blind or if subject to and Neelu are definitely missing. That area could be a problem. Maybe. Nope, here's subject to. Okay, subject to is fine. Where's my horse? Girl. No. Okay, never mind. That's fine. My horse is gone. I don't know what's going on there, but... Well, that'll be fun. Like, these two with the armor are definitely not named. Nilou was definitely named. So, like, she should be somewhere. It just seems like she has potentially wandered off on her own and, well, potentially fallen off a cliff. Which I guess is probably the issue with actually, like, loading those chunks. She didn't make it all the way over here. Who knows? Maybe we'll just find a horse somewhere. It's named. All of the horses around here will be in there or dead. So, like, if there's a horse on our map, it'll be her. It'll be our baby girl. I genuinely just don't know. I don't know what has happened. Yeah, because she's definitely not around here. There's the donkey. I was gonna make a little home for her. Well, we'll make a second Nilou then. She's also definitely not underground. What I also did today was get a bunch of frogs. One of each type. Just sitting there. I want to make something pretty for the frogs, but I don't know. I don't know what or where. I just kind of wanted the frogs. I just wanted the frogs. Now we have the frogs. No, it's a rabbit. This guy still loving life. More cats over here? No. Okay, well, I need to design the windmill for over here. My bad. Haven't done that yet. Oh, there's a zombie spawner below me. It's so much fun. I'm not doing anything with it yet. I've already made that abundantly clear. We are not doing anything with zombie spawners or skeleton spawners until this is more done. Okay, you know what? We're gonna count them. So, we have number 1, which is technically the last one, but we started here. We're gonna go from here. We have this basement, the farming basement. This is for anything that we get from these fields. Over here, bamboo, cocoa beans, basically uncrafted farming items. Sugarcane also will be here. Oh, maybe. We've started, as you can see, the beetroots there, pumpkin seed there, I have wheat there, and wheat seeds here. Then we have Gallagher. This is just a little horse pen for the skeleton horses. I'm tempted to get some other horses down here. I am very tempted to get some other horses down here. The issue is it leads directly into the farm. So that would be annoying. I'm going to make a second farmer pit here because the 18, I believe. Yeah, the 18 we have in here is not enough. The farmers are going to be like our main source of emerald. Then we have backs into open air decorative stuff. Like, we get into this cave, and as you can see, the farmers already back into this. And then we have this basement, which also has a giant square. And then I didn't even cover this part. I just did it. It's, yeah. But it, like, backs into this whole cave thing, so gonna do some decorative stuff. There is like a block buffer basically, so I can take it out a little more, but yeah, I need to finish this, but I need the tuff. I need more tuff for that, so haven't done anything here. We're gonna do cute bedroom, ignore the brackets. We're gonna have an underground secret garden because I needed ideas for things to do and that took up like a lot of space. So secret garden, potentially also like a fancy portal or something. I know that they can be made. I just don't know how. So yeah, it's like whatever. They can be made. I'm not sure how they're made, but it would go in here. Then we have another sugarcane farm. Or, I mean, that's the first one you saw, the sugarcane farm. We have little spaces in the wall. I need another spruce trapdoor for here. For Halloween mobs. I want a zombie, a skeleton, a stray, and then additional. There's an additional one. I don't know if we need it, but it's there. Smile. And then we have boardroom type B. This is probably gonna change. I don't think it's gonna be a boardroom. Not really sure what that's gonna be. It's gonna be something. Then we have our second basement, I believe. Yeah. We have the armor basement. Which is just gonna hold all kinds of armor. Dog armor, horse armor, people armor. It's just gonna be there, you know? And it'll be great. It will be. It doesn't need to be this big, but I'm making it that big anyway, because why not? We have office space. I don't know, man. This one and the boardroom down here, these two are my, like, question marks. We have a chicken farm. We have yet another pumpkin and melon farm. We have mob drops for passive and hostile mobs. Then we get smelting room part 2, I guess. Then nothing can go from here to here because it's a giant copper pipe. The only thing that can go here is like if we mine out the wall so you can see the copper. That's basically it. Cocoa bean farm. Smelting room, the first one. We're gonna have one on each side of the copper pipe. Sugarcane farm. The 3 stone blocks that aren't stone, they get their space here. This is the GAD basement. Although I didn't write it that way. Another cocoa bean farm. Auto sheep farm is gonna go here. Because we need a lot of wool. So there's not really like much here. I don't think it'll be in range from over there. Maybe it might be in range from the village, but it's just gonna go there in the middle. I'm gonna do some fancy decorative stuff here because, well, you can see it, again, a cave. So you can see how it doesn't actually have anything until here, which is where we're gonna have shepherds. But we have the food basement. This is for anything that is just crafted food or smelted food. So baked potatoes, bread. Raw meat will go in mob drops. Cooked meat will go in foodstuffs. Basically. Shepherds. Fletchers. The wood basement. For any and all types of wood. The end basement. Which is, well, was getting worked on earlier today. Pale ochre strip birch. We've decided stripped birch. Then we have yet another sugar cane. We have the butchers. We have the leather worker. We have the lush cave and dripstone cave. Basement. Potions, basement. Which will, through those 5 granite there at the bottom. Sugarcane farm. Will connect up to this under construction potion room. I am the one who put it under construction, so I am allowed to enter. I'm gonna put a block here as the wall along here. Oh. There is gonna be a block there so that the wall isn't stone brick, which is why it looks like it's off by 1. Then we have the flowers basement. It's gonna look super pretty, I hope. I've already put in the oak wood, but I kind of want to change it to not be oak. I kind of want to change it to not be oak. I am feeling like oak maybe isn't the vibe for the flowers basement, but I'm gonna leave it as oak for now. We have the fishermen. the cow farm, which currently only has the 3 layers, and I do not have wheat on me, but basically I open these trapdoors, or these fence gates. I breed the cows. All of the babies follow me down here. I breed these cows. Open these fence gates. All of the babies follow me down here. I breed these cows. Open these fence gates. All of the babies follow me down here. And then I go and I close the fence gates. Although I do kind of want to breed these guys up a little more. But pretty much we just go through breeding all the cows. I want to breed these guys up more, definitely. Also, and then when they're down here, once they're adults, we just murder them. Then we have the armorer, the toolsmith, and then we get the ores and tools basement. I could have combined armor and tools, and I'm kind of tempted to change it. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like this, and then I'll decide once I'm closer to making it happen what I'm gonna do. But this is for all the ores and everything, like copper, coal. Probably, honestly, like, I'm kind of tempted to do copper, coal, iron, gold, diamond, emerald, lapis, redstone, and then with the diamond do netherite, but not sure yet. We have weaponsmiths. I have to figure out, and cartographers and masons, I have to figure out what we're gonna be doing here in each of these rooms. And this one I'm also really tempted to change the oak to strip birch so that it matches more with the yellow. The ocean basement, again, thinking about changing to warped wood. So that it, like, all fits a vibe. Pumpkin and melon farm. It's not fully grown yet, but all of these can grow. We have sea lanterns in the floor and waxed copper bulbs in the roof. All these can grow. Although I am tempted to put some more lights in the walls. Then we have the ancient city basement. This one is the one that we're getting all of the skulk for. We're gonna turn it into the walls. Like so. This is probably gonna be the most animated basement. The walls and the floor are gonna be skulk. And then the roof is going to be deep slate tile. But yeah, it'll definitely be the most animated basement because the skulk is an animated block. Alright, I'll stop now. We'll get back to our tour. But, it's gonna be skulk and deep slate in there. So, like, the ancient city blocks, but mostly just for deep slate. This is the colors basement. Everything that is a colorful block that does not fit into any of the other categories. Colored wool will be in here. White wool will be in here probably also. All of the wool will be in here. Terracotta, concrete, all of that jazz will be in here. But flowers, woods, obviously, different place. Sugarcane farm, chicken farm, lots of eggs. Ooh, lots of eggs. Oh, I need to go through. I need to add these to my collection. Nether basement. We built this on stream together. I finished it off stream. And by finished, I mean we still have to finish it. But, yeah. It's here. And we have dirt and stone. Which will also play house to the dirt variations and stone variations. So cobblestone, mossy stone in here. This will be the stone brick section. I'm gonna go through and organize. At the moment, I'm getting donations, and so this is Ariel's drop-off chests. Whenever Ariel stops by, all of that, sweater, and I have been working our asses off mining out a lot of these places. So we've already filled up this section and we're starting over here. I've also been filling up over here with stone bricks. So these bottom six are, well, these 5 are full of stone brick already. We're gonna need a lot more. We have the nether portal room, which obviously connects into the basement. The sugarcane farm. Librarians. We have a rabbit pit. I don't know if I'll be able to breed them. Oh, I can breed them. Let's go. This is for us to get rabbit hide. Similarly to leather, rabbit hide is for pouches. It's useful. Hi, Stacy. Then we have our clerics, or the alchemists, in here. I just recently traded, like, all of our gold for more emeralds. And then, obviously, we have the villager pit. This villager is not sleeping, even though there is definitely a bed for him. Might do that. Ah, yeah, that would be why. Couldn't actually get into the bed. We're gonna be losing a lot of these villagers soon to the various villager areas down there. Gonna be really interesting trying to move them out there. And then more horses. We have Capitano and Signora into the catch-all basement. AKA the dumping ground. So we have 18 basements. Which means with every basement, we need 7 high chest rows, which are double chests, which means there's 14 of them. But then there's 2 in each little section. There's 2. So we have 56 chests in each section. Here, here, here. But then we get even more into it. There's 12 sections in this basement, which means we need 672 chests. Now, issue with that, the only basements with 672 chests are the ones that don't have all their sides. So, this basement here, we have the way in or out, and we have the entry to the tunnel. But if we head to the dirt and stone basement, you'll notice there's no exit here. There's an additional 56 chests. This doesn't occur in only 2 more basements beyond our beginning basement and our end basement, the catch-all and farming. It only happens in the potions basement and the nether basement. And that already is 10.5 stacks of chests. But then we add another 56 chests. So for every single other basement, which is 14 of them, we need 728 chests. Which is just under 11.5 stacks. We need 11 stacks and 24 chests. So, that's fun. Because then it gets better. We could do it with bamboo, we don't have an auto bamboo farm. I don't want to do too much redstone this time around. I typically get into like doing redstoney stuff. I don't want to. I don't. I want to chill. You know, I made my iron farm. I made my needs to be slightly better creeper farm. I haven't done any like I made my cow farm. I haven't done any like redstone stuff. The skeleton and zombie farms too. Like I'm trying to not do as much redstone this time around. Because I don't want to, like, need chunk loaders for all of this stuff. If I really wanted a redstone kick, I'd just go to my single player world. But I kind of just want to stay simple. Simplify everything. So, that's why manually farming bamboo. I'll be making the bamboo a lot more decorative eventually. I'm also gonna kind of like play around with this area. I don't really like how it bumps out, so I might kind of round it off a bit more over here. Need to work on the pathway, but Sweater's gonna build the farmhouse first, I hope. Over here, because I know that it gets really close to the path. And I kind of don't want that, like, in the way. And I have to figure out over here as well. If I'm gonna add any more builds around here, or if it's gonna be mostly thing. This will be moving underground. These will be moving. I gave away a stack of wither roses recently. Kind of unfortunate. But these will be moving into the smelting room. The nether wart farms will be going into the potion room. But for now, I can let it grow over here. Honey bottle, interesting. Ooh, wheat. And torches. But the iron farm, like, there's not a lot. Again, with the iron farm breaking all the time, like, it's not the most consistent thing, but it's consistent enough that it doesn't really matter. Okay, I do need to light this area up a bit more. In the ideal world, I'd be able to do something down here. Potentially extend this water down, but we're gonna, by we, I mean either myself or Sweater, potentially probably Sweater, will go through and just water bottle all of this dirt into mud so that it looks deeper. I can drown in here. I'm not going to, but specifically over here is kind of where I'm thinking maybe I'll make it a little deeper and just make it this like a little frog place. But I don't know. I don't know. I also need to change this from cobblestone slabs because I kind of hate that they're cobblestone. I need to finish tearing down this village so that I can terraform over there. That one down too. I need to terraform over here. I need to make this better. Like, I kind of enjoy my little slopey slope, but I also kind of hate my slopey slope. I'm probably just gonna connect them all and bring it out in order to connect it to over here, so that this would be like the base layer up here at 112 rather than here at 107. So we'd be like starting from here, but we'd start closer over there so that this was more of a gradual slope rather than straight incline. Then actually getting a house might be nice. You know, it might be nice to actually have a house on this server. So that's also in the plans. For soon. No, I need that. I don't need the fortune though. I will take Silk Touch back out, and I'll also take my regular axe back. I don't need my water bucket in there. I do just kind of want to put all of these down. Oh, bye, Bean. He's leaving. Kind of sad. I miss him already. But yeah. That's like everything that we've been doing. It's a lot of terraforming. It's a lot of just like tedious works. So I haven't been doing them live. I like just having a show on in the background while I do things like this. Terraforming especially. Put a show on, have music blasting, and just burr. But I kind of wanted to get at least a little stream in today because I will only be live for however long the special program is tomorrow. Because again, the bean has to go to the vet. So I will be quite literally going from special program straight to the vet. Straight to the vet. From watching the special program, which is kind of scary. But luckily, it shouldn't. Most of the like special programs are not longer than an hour. Cause like the beans appointment is at 4:30. The special program starts at 3. So it I'm hoping. We're not gonna see super long special program. If it's any longer than an hour and 10 minutes, I will just be leaving. So we put a timer on it. If it's longer than an hour and 10 minutes, we will not be staying for the full thing. But if it is not, we will be here for the full thing. But I do have to make sure that I leave on time to get the bean to his appointment. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. My hopes are that we get to beat up Dottore. Truly. I have been building my DPS Kale. She doesn't consistently hit high numbers. I will make that clear. She's not consistent in hitting high numbers, but she has hit 20k 3 times. So I'm really impressed with her. And I'll probably just like, it feels weird to say it, but I'm probably gonna replace Nahida on my main team with Nilou, with Kale for fighting in next patch. Like, just immediately we're just gonna put Kale on the team instead of Nahida, so that we still have Bloom crit and Kale will just on fields. I think I need to give her a little bit more ER. I need to give her some more EM because she's running Tighnari's bow, which is why like she is hitting pretty high numbers. Is because she's running Tighnari's bow and she gets 160% of her EM as like bonus damage for charged attacks. I think it is. So like she's really goated. Tighnari is gonna get his bow back for sure. After Kale has DPS'd. She's just borrowing it for being her main DPS self, as we know that she will be. She's not really the main DPS though. She's kind of just the on-fielder for this instance. It's gonna be really fun though. And I'm excited. But it is time. I will be heading off. And by heading off, I mean I'm gonna put on a show and I'm going to breeze through gathering, hopefully, a full chest of mangrove. Hopefully. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but I will see you all for the special program tomorrow. It's gonna be so exciting. I cannot wait. We're gonna find out who's running, which means we're gonna find out how much I'm gonna cry. Because, I have 20 pity, and I think I'm on 45 pulls. So I'm at 65, which means I'll be at 75 in like 2.5 hours, but 70. I'm nervous. We're also about to hit AR 59, and I'm very excited for that. And hopefully it won't take too long to hit. I mean, it's gonna take a while, but that is not what I wanted this way. Hopefully it won't take too long to hit AR 60 because I need the Mora. I do not have enough. I also don't have enough books. Like, why I'm trying to pull for Columbina right now, I don't know, because I don't have enough books or Mora to build her. I can't even get Layla to level 80. I think I can only get her to level 72 at the moment. But I've been going around finding quests, doing quests, exploring places. And Koinonia is at like 76% exploration. Hopefully that will be more finished soon. But I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.